Hello friends, now we will see how to change unit setup of a object. Unit setup means we have seen how to create a box, so we'll create the box again. So what are the units we are getting? We are getting the units in feet and inches, right? So this is what we're getting at this place. So if I enter like 1 feet by 1 feet by 1 feet, so everything is 1 feet in size in the place. In the same way, you'll get the units everywhere. Like if you right click here, you're changing the placement in feeds, right? So right click over here, everything is at the center of your grid. So I don't want this in feeds. I may require this in centimeters or millimeters, like that. So to change like that, what we need to do is go to your customize and click on your unit setup. There you got the options over here at this place. Okay, so make it like this: metric, millimeters, and click on OK. Now we are getting this one in millimeters at this place. Okay, so customize and unit setup, change this one into any other thing like centimeters. Now the information is in centimeters over here. Customize and unit setup, you can change it to kilometers like this, or you can come back to your ES standard, feet with decimal inches like this in the thing, or feet with fractional inches over here. Okay, so if you say only inches, decimal inches, click on OK. So the entire information will be only in inches, no feet over here. So 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. So we're getting it like this in the thing. So just to understand, we'll see one simple information in a notepad. See, so here the information is like this. Try to understand like this. See, 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. Okay, so 1 inch is equal to 25.4 mm. But normally what we do is we'll try to round off the number, and we'll try to make sure, we'll try to talk in the way like 1 inch is equal to 25 mm instead of 25.4 mm. Okay, so but software always takes the value like as a 24.4 mm. Okay, so now if you calculate the things like 4 inches is equal to, if you say 25, then it is 100 mm, right? So if you say 25.4, it will be something like as a 101.9 mm or something. Okay, so in the same way, if you say 12 inches, okay, so which is equal to 1 feet, and which is equal to 300 mm in regular language, or in actual values it is 304.8 mm. Okay, so this is the calculation what you should keep in your mind whenever you're working with interiors, because sometimes we work with feet, sometimes we work with inches, sometimes we work in mm's. Okay, so you need to convert the values every time from inches to feet, feet to mm's. Like, okay, so don't worry about like are we getting the exact value or not, because 3ds Max is end of the day you're going to show to the client only visual output. You are not going to show like technically the measurement is correct or not, or very simple values like if there is 1 or 2 mm or 1 inch difference, it's not going to be visible in your final output. So don't worry about all those things. Okay, so let me come back to our 3ds Max. Here now we'll change this one, customize and unit setup. I'll change this one into feet with decimal inches. Okay, so just to understand, what I'll do is I'll make this one like as a 1 inch by 1 inch everything. Okay, so here I'm keeping this one like as a 1 inch. Control A and Control C to copy and paste it over here, and I can paste it over here. So every value is 1 inch over here for that box. Zoom in more and see there is 1 inch box. Now if I change this one, customize and unit setup, and if I say this is metric and millimeters, and click on OK, then you can see it is converted like as a 25.4 mm. Got the idea? So you cannot make it like as a 25 mm. That's not possible. That's only for our calculation. In the software, it is not possible. Okay. So now if I say 1 feet by 1 feet, customize and unit setup, and if I keep this one back to ES standard, feet to decimal inches, and if I say 1 feet by 1 feet, like this, and if I move this one out and go to your customize and unit setup, then your metric, and click on OK, then we'll get this one like as 304.8 mm, because every inch is adding 0.4 mm in that place. So after 24 after 12 inches, you're getting this much of value over here in this place. Got the idea? So So 12 force. Okay, so that's what it is adding in this place. Okay, so then again check it out, customize and unit setup, and make sure like that. So for our Indian works, okay, so we normally deal in feet and inches, we don't deal in centimeters. So try to make sure everything is in feet and inches at this place, and make sure like that your system unit setup is 1 unit is equal to 1 inch. This is a setup what you have to keep it always to work in the software. Okay, right, that's it for today's session. Thank you.